Never underestimate the power of female intuition. Some women can recognize your game even before you start playing it. Hello wonderful people, it's me again, REFLO'S Miss Candid, and I am here to help you find your true self. I'm here to express my views and opinions on issues that matter to us. So why don't you join me this and every Monday on REFLO'S TV for very interesting and insightful topics. This video is brought to you by REFLO'S Sanitary Pads. Your well-being is our #1 priority because you deserve the best and nothing less. So ladies, go grab your REFLO'S pad today. It's got 3 free panty liners in the pack. It's got 1 free wipe in it. It is so cotton soft. It feels so dry all day. It is so comfortable. What more can a woman ask for? Alright, so go grab your pad today. Alright people, today we are going to talk about women's intuition. Is it instinct or insecurity? So what is intuition and what is insecurity? What is intuition and what is instinct? And what is insecurity? As a matter of fact, intuition and instinct are similar. They can be used interchangeably. You know, sometimes you can get that feeling or hunch, or you can get that pit in your stomach when you're faced with a really tough choice, or you're faced with a really hard decision. It's like being between the devil and the Red Sea. So it's such a hard choice to make and you don't know which way to go. That's where your intuition or your instinct kicks in. All right. And also sometimes you can have that light bulb moment and like, why didn't I think of this before? Wow, I'm such a genius. That is your intuition or your instinct, that light bulb moment. And also when people are talking and you're able to read between the lines. Sometimes a guy can come, talk to you and you can tell their intention or you can tell what they're about, and that's your intuition or instinct. But sometimes a woman's intuition can be mistaken for insecurity. With insecurity, you're usually anxious or afraid or unsure of yourself. With insecurity, and you're confident, will be and you're sure and you're married, you're a bit shaky with your decision making, and usually insecurity stems from unresolved trauma, whereas with instincts or intuition, you can have that hunch based on past experiences, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're traumatized or you have trauma. So you're able to make that immediate decision or choice without feeling afraid about it. With insecurity, you tend to want to please other people because you're not confident in yourself. But with intuition or instinct, you tend to feel unsettled when you're not able to go with what you're thinking, or you let someone else have their way. Then you feel unsettled because your instinct has kicked in. All right, so insecurity will also make you question yourself, and insecurity can block your instinct. So I'm going to give you an example with my experience a few years ago. So before I got married, I lost my mom, and before that I lost my twin sister. So I was very lonely. They were the only 2 people I grew up with. So I was lonely, and I rushed into a marriage. So at that point I was insecure because I was lonely. So I was trying to fill a void. But then at the same time, I had a hunch that I was making a mistake. All right. But then my insecurity blocked that instinct that I had because of my void or loneliness. So I had a hunch because I used to date this guy and he treated me badly. He came back and he said it would never happen again, but I wasn't convinced that what he did would never happen again. But because I was insecure, it kind of made me block my instinct, not going with it, and I went with it, and it turned out what I assumed, or what I assumed was how it's going to turn out. So I did not follow my instincts, and I did not follow, I did not learn from the experience I had with him before I married him. So that's a difference between insecurity and instincts. So usually it's good to go with your instincts, because sometimes you might have that deja vu, as if you've been there before, but maybe you've experienced it before, you don't know it, but your body is telling you, don't go there, don't go there, don't do it. And most times we turn out to be right. All right. But if you're insecure, then you can make a mistake and just throw that instinct away. So that is the difference between insecurity and instinct. Instinct and intuition is positive, insecurity is negative. I hope we all learned something from today's topic, and I hope you like this video, and let me know your thoughts on insecurity and instinct. Okay, I will be happy and so glad to respond to your comments. All right, but before I go, I'd like for you to subscribe if you already haven't, and I'd love for you to share this video to your friends, family, and work colleagues. All right. Also, if you need to purchase our REFLO'S sanitary pad in bulk, don't forget to call this number 055-111-1169. I will repeat, 055-111-1169. All right, we are located at Medina Market towards the Maya Hot Junction. Okay, before I go, also let me remind you all that you're one in a billion, and there is nobody, absolutely nobody in this world who is exactly like you. Bye bye for now. Marriage is a partnership, and every partnership requires team effort for the dream to work. Alone, an individual can achieve so little, but together, a couple can achieve so much.